Hello. Today we'll be analyzing Black Sabbath's albums and the songs within them to find the top 12 Black Sabbath songs. It's top 12 because, unlike Nostalgia Critic, I like to go two steps beyond. It's the perfect way to start off a list as it feels a lot like a horror movie. The song Start feels a lot like a jump scare in a way, and the overall song is carried by its delivery with Ozzy's haunting vocals. Basically a better version of War Pigs. It actually describes the consequences of the War Pigs' actions with vivid imagery and brutal riffs. Ironically, while this one doesn't talk about the War Pigs directly, it does a better job criticizing them by making you feel the consequences of their actions. While the chorus does sound pretty dumb, the verses more than make up for that. I know this might make some people mad at me, and I get it. Objectively, the song kind of sucks, but it just works for me. It's the instrumentation that does it. It's cheap and generic, but it just works. The definition of a guilty pleasure. Ian Gillan just destroys it on his track. The song feels a lot similar to the beginning of a horror game I played called Little Hope. The prologue has this crazy house fire that kills an entire family, but what really carries the scene is the score. It feels over the top in the best way and perfectly fits the scene happening. Ironically, the game itself is kind of garbage, like this album, but that scene and this song are amazing. I chose this one mainly because of the album it's in and how it benefits it. It perfectly sets up the climax of the album with the introduction of an absolute ego trip that consumes the narrator. Like I said, it's more what the song does for its album that makes it so good. Definitely the best of Black Sabbath's breakup ballads and the best song on Master of Reality. Technically, it's the same song as Changed It as She's Gone, but the difference is the instrumentation. It's slow and melancholic, but not like in the way your typical breakup ballad is. It's far darker and softer. That combined with the genuinely heartbroken singing makes it amazing. This is probably Geezer at his best lyrically. It's got great poetic imagery and a great meaning about enjoying life. One of my issues with Sabbath's political tracks is that they are too vague. Like, I feel like they could be talking about anyone. With Hand of Doom, you know exactly what it's about. The lyrics are simple, but it works to make the song unnervingly detailed, especially with its talk of overdose. There's some shockingly good songs in this album, such as God is Dead and Dear Father, but this is definitely the best. It feels like a continuation of the story of Planet Caravan. It shows that story coming to an end. It also feels like an unintentional warning against this album, as well as a eulogy for Black Sabbath. The whole album seems to be about keeping something going past its expiration date, while this seems to be about accepting the end, with the space traveling lovers meeting their demise, yet it feels peaceful and beautiful. If this had been the last song on 13, it would have been a beautiful finale for both 13 and Black Sabbath. We just want your soul to you. All the themes shown, disillusionment, ego, and addiction, all come to a head here, with a battle between self-destructive ego and self-aware humility. As Laguna Sunrise shows, humility wins. Throughout Sabotage, there's been this feeling that the band's been held hostage. There's constant themes of entrapment and desire for freedom. That all comes to a head on this song. The best part of the song, and why it's probably Black Sabbath's best song, except for one exception, is the delivery. The riff just oozes hate and rage at the beginning, which then transitions into sorrow perfectly. This is probably the most depressing Black Sabbath song because of how real it is. The story of losing your innocence and disillusionment happens to all of us eventually, and it sucks. Even the opening riff itself just feels bogged down by life, which is honestly impressive that I managed a riff to fit such a specific feeling. And there's my list. If you have any options for future bands that you want top 12 of, let me know. That's it. Thanks for watching.